What's up, traders? It's Q here, and welcome to my channel. Just wanted to take the time out and make a video on what exactly I'm looking for when I'm trading these setups. So I'm a student of Stacey Burke. I've been following him for a while, and I've noticed through my journey that there are an influx of people like myself who approached this strategy and was really confused in the beginning because it's information overload. He's explaining everything at one time, and it was really hard to grasp. So I just wanted to give my interpretation on my understandings and just give you guys a glimpse on my process in taking these setups. So the thing that Stacey Burke hammers into your head every single video is that markets only do three things, guys. So you'll have a market approaching a level, and the market will either break out of that level, pull back, and trend. The market will either break out of that level, pull back, and reverse, or the market will just range, in which case we do not trade at all. We don't like to trade ranges. So those are the only three things that markets do. There are two types of setups that Stacey talks about. It's sell setups and buy setups. So me personally, I like taking the sell setups because I see them better than the buy setups. I take both, but the sell setups are that's my special move. So you don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm just a lot more experienced with it. I suggest that you guys start off just mastering one setup. And once you've mastered it, then kind of sprinkle another setup in there. But don't just throw everything at you at once. Give yourself time to get accustomed to the strategy. So the first setup we have is sell setups, and there are two variations. We have the pump coil dump, and you have a market that's basically pumping, and this can be like a day or a session where it's pumping, and then it'll start going sideways, giving you lower lows in the inside, and then it'll start to drop. And this is what we call the pump coil dump. Then the second variation is the trap and shift. And the trap and shift will be at a level. It'll be at a level like a previous day high, previous day low, weekly, monthly level. And then it'll trap buyers. It'll break out of that coil, and then it'll immediately reverse. It may retest that peak formation made and continue to drop. So that's the trap and shift. So now we have buy setups, and there are two variations of those. So it's just the first variations that we saw, but just reversed. So we have the dump coil pump, and the dump coil pump is just a day or a session where it's dumping, then going sideways a day or a session, and then pumping up, giving you higher highs in the inside. So the last variation is the trap and shift, just reversed from what we saw before. We have the market trapping sellers. It breaks out of that coil and then immediately reverses and may retest that peak formation made and continue on that direction to the upside. So those are the two setups. Now I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in the market. All right, guys, so this is US 30. And I just want to show you guys an overview of my process and exactly what I'm looking for when I'm hopping on the charts. So step number one, I look for a daily signal. Now, for the sake of this video, we're just going to stick to a first red day. And then as I start to grow, I will show you guys different variations of how I enter the market. But for the sake of this video, we're going to start off with first red days. So we got our first red day at the high of the month on Friday. Now, as we get our first red day, the next thing we're looking for on the next day is a pump coil dump or a trap and shift. Those are the two setups or the two variations of this of my sell setup that I look for. So on Monday, I'm usually on my 15-minute chart. And on my 15-minute chart, I want to see a coil. So we're scrolling to Monday. Here it is. And usually I'll get on the charts at 8 a.m. So say we get on the charts at 8 a.m., which is the start right here. Yes. So we don't see anything in yellow. We just see this side of it. We see that it's pumping. So that's criteria number one. We see the pump. The next thing we need to see is the coil, which it is. It's coiling right here, right? So remember what I told you I wanted to see. The pump coil dump, which is this. Let's see, let me show you guys. I want to see something like this. Okay. That's the pump coil dump. Or trap and shift. All right. So we notice that 8 a.m. opens up. It's still coiling inside. Then it decides to break out of the coil and then immediately reverse. So automatically, guys, I'm interested. Why? Because we now have the pattern of the trap and shift at the high of the current day. So the next thing I want to see is it break inside the EMA. Now, I personally don't like to take trades anytime before or at 9:30, just because there's a lot of manipulation that goes on around that time. So I like to wait until after the 9:30 a.m. candle closes. So that doesn't happen until right here. It's 9:25. This is 9:30. And which is perfect because the 9:30 a.m. candle closes inside of our EMA, right? So now we have every single criteria hit. So now I'm comfortable to enter. We can enter here, put a short position in, stop loss above the candle, above the EMA for a nice collapse. And these trades don't come back, guys. And you could literally just hold it until the end of the equity session. And that's exactly what I look for. Entry on the 5-minute time frame. You have the pump, the coil, and then the dump. In this case, we had a nice trap and shift. So that's all that I look for, guys. I hope this helps somebody. Just try to keep it simple. Zero in on exactly what you're looking for. And don't try to trade everything. Just trade, because really you only need 2 of these a week to compound your account. So just keep it simple, be patient, wait for your setup, and follow the simple 3 steps that I just told you. Step number 1, signal. Step number 2, levels. Step number 3, pump, coil, dump, dump, coil, pump. This is phase 3. I'm Q, and I'll see you on the next one.